Like, I really just looked at my phone and he was like, midnight, honestly, never mind. That was crazy. I would like to hear all of your opinions on
Nah,
it.
you're gonna go this time. We're gonna start with love first. We're not gonna save you to
It's
the
going to get back
end.
to love. It's
We're
going
not
to
gonna,
get back to
we're
love.
not gonna save you to the end. Go ahead. Let's get it. We started off. Let's get it. Let's see. Where are we at?
This is a great fucking album. Front and plain and simple. This is a great fucking album. Drake continues to prove that he has the ability to be a fucking needle mover in the music industry. And it's crazy. Not that it's crazy, because we all know this. Period.
Mm-hmm.
But that Friday, I don't know if y'all know who Jazz Cartier is.
Yes.
He's a kind of
Toronto.
a lesser known rapper, but I fuck with him. He said he hit up 3 studios that Friday, like 3 different studios, and they were all playing house music in there. Like, Drake is a needle mover. This project was really fire. Like, and it caused so much flack. Within the first hour it dropped. No, let me scratch that. Within the first minute it dropped, because it said it was labeled as a dance album, which caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting Drake to put out a dance album. First of all, when I saw dance, I was caught off guard.
Okay.
The problem is, everyone has their own expectation of what they want to hear from Drake, that they let that cloud his artistry. Within the first hour, everyone is like, what is this? I don't like this. This shit is mid. I'm not playing this. You could have kept that. Because they want to hear Drake rap. And I completely understand that, because when Drake chooses to actually rap, he's one of, if not the best in the game right now. He's the greatest rapper out right now, if he chooses to rap for real. So everyone was expecting him to drop an album full of rapping. The
Okay.
cover and the track list looked like it was going to be a rapping ass album.
It did.
It really did. I thought it was about to be some real like street shit. 'Cause that's what it looked like, honestly. So I was hyped. But when you take your expectation out of it and what you want from him, and you learn to appreciate the artist for what they can provide, you realize like that is a great body of work. Regardless, is it fucking a classic? I'm not gonna say it's a classic, but it is a great fucking body of work. And the first hour, everyone wanted to kill it. When it's brunch time, when it's summer outside, like it is, well, today's first day of summer, when the sun is out and the windows is down, you run the highway, and you want to put on one of them songs on that album, that shit is gonna slap in the whip. People just have this expectation that they want him to rap, and because they don't get him rapping, oh, this shit sucks, you could keep it. It's been, when this pod drops, it's been a full week. But even before that, I've already seen numerous people walk back their statements saying that this project sucked and was trash. Because that's what Drake does. People don't get it. People are so, it's like microwave music that they expect. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But all in all, this project was fire, personally. I've been listening to it since, and I'm going to continue to listen to it this summer because it has a whole bunch of fucking vibes on the album. That's what it's meant for. He continues to be a needle mover. You're going to see it as time goes on, as he said. They're not caught up yet. By the time they caught up, we already off that. He's right.
Gentlemen.
I would love to hear what Wall has to think about the album.
Well, Joe, you got some love.
Me or Walt?
You got
Want me?
You got some love. You got some love.
To formulate my response to Derek.
I think the album is what the world needed right now. Truthfully, the world is such in a shit state. Everyone's so going through it. With the shit that's happened in the past few weeks, months, recession. I feel like this is what is a nice uplifting, bro. Like, you cannot tell me that you don't want to actually have a good time listening to dance music, and especially if an artist of our generation like Drake puts out a whole album of dance music. You're not going to tell me you're not going to want to get up and just vibe out. Whether you dance or you're just, bobbing your head, or, you just chilling in your own little cubicle in your own space. It's what I feel like everyone needs. Good vibes. People were saying production could have been better, this and that, third. It is whatever. Everyone's a critic, but it's a great fucking album, bro. Truthfully, from start to finish,
Everyone
I
wanted to be
enjoyed
critic
it
so bad.
it completely surprised me because at this point, once I heard, like the first two tracks, I'm like, oh nah, bro. If this is the whole thing, that's it. I'm sold completely. Like, and I know a lot of people were saying like, oh, now everyone's a fucking dance, expert in this and that. It's not even at that. It just shows you the artistry of what a person can do because they already done it. Drake has done it, bro. Like, I used to hate Drake, but you gotta give a man its credit when it's due. This man has done everything, has hit every plaque, hit every plateau. Like, I joke around, but I honestly would not be surprised if he killed a country album, bro. Like, he's done it all. Like, he just shows niggas, I don't care anymore. I don't want to rap anymore. I'm just doing whatever, and that takes balls. That takes risk that a lot of artists probably won't want to do or ever do in their lifetime because they're not able to freely do it. But
People say Drake never take risks, and this is the riskiest album he's
that
ever put out.
exactly, like when he dropped More Life, that's a small smidge of a risk of what
This
he
has
did.
similar
Exactly,
vibes. There's
it's a
Passion
small,
Fruit, there's Madiba
there's a
Rhythm,
small-
there's Blem, there's One Dance.
a small risk. Like, you don't think of a rapper doing dance music, like it's so out of left field. But what I did take on the album was he was getting a little bit of roots of, like, I would say, like Jersey, a little bit of New York, and a little bit of Detroit style type of house music. I'm not saying I'm a big connoisseur when it comes to that shit, but I do like certain old songs, and I remember certain artists and stuff. But it's a great fucking album, bro. Like, now is it like a 10 out of 10? I want to say like a 9. There's one song I probably would, it's still growing on me, but to completely trash on it within like the first 5-10 minutes is insane. Like, everyone legit needs to understand the old Drake is the old Drake, bro. You need to just pop that bubble. You yourself will grow as a fan and start to create and find more fond of what he can do, truthfully. Because like, I'm pretty sure he could drop a rap album. He'll probably drop a rap album probably in the next 6 months, 12 months, whatever. He'll probably show niggas like, I'm still that person, but he doesn't have to, bro. He's just enjoying life. Like, if you were in Drake's position, you telling me now you're gonna just do whatever. Yeah. So, that's my take on it. But straight back to back, like, I was listening to Bad Bunny shit straight every day. This shit I have nonstop playing. Like, from the
Both of them albums, all
from
this summer's gonna
from
be
the
really-
minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep is those two albums, and Drake's been beating Bad Bunny shit right now. It's just straight vibes, bro. Like, it's
Dead
I
ass?
don't want to not listen to it because I'm just in a good fucking mood, bro. I go to work, listen to it. Get out of work, listen to it. On my break, listening to it. Looking at the music video because it's creative shit. It's such a great fucking album. Like,
Wow.
and a lot of people, like, I have a couple friends from the hood, they hated this shit, but it's like, bro, you gotta understand. It's a you thing, probably not you, but just it's a dumb thing. As in, you need to expand your category 100%. Because when you break it down, music is vibrations, it's frequencies and stuff like that. If you just limit it to yourself to a certain frequency and just rap music or just a specific subgenre, then you're just diminishing yourself. You're just limiting yourself, bro. You're not giving these other genres, a chance to fruition into your brain and just like take it all in. Then you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, if you don't want to actually listen to this and vibe in the spot or just by yourself, then you're just fucking miserable. I'm sorry. Like, truthfully, I'd rather let the DJ spin this shit 7 times in the spot, just chilling, vibes, drinking or just enjoying myself, than playing, the same rap shit. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's weird. Niggas that don't like this shit is giving you scaring the bitches away vibes, bro. Like, it's all jokes is like,
It's given.
bro, that's it. Like, I don't know what else to say, bro. I don't really know what else to say. Like, I like it. I truthfully like it.
What you got going on there?
I'm gonna start out with the love. I feel like that's gonna be a trend of mine. It definitely sheds light on a genre that, or exposes a genre to people that may not even ever thought about that genre. I've never once thought about a dance or a house album, but now if a house album came on in the shuffle, I would at least give it a chance. So I think in that aspect, that's the beauty of Drake. And if you are a house artist, it's your time to now push out music because your genre is now the focus. I don't know how long it will last, but That's the Drake
gonna get
effect.
love.
So that's the beauty of Drake. So that's the good side of it. On the flip side of it, I kind of disagree. I feel like it was very low risk for Drake. The way that he dropped it, you feel me? Like if he had did a rollout for all of this and kind of like the past album where anticipation was there, he had something to live up to. The way he dropped it was very nonchalant. They'll take it, they won't like it. It seemed that this album didn't mean much to him in terms of his rollout. So because of that, I think it was very low risk because there was no one saw it coming. There was no rollout. There was no anticipation, and we got what we wanted. He didn't really speak on the album. It is what it is. So in that aspect, I disagree. I said overlift, but like I don't know what songs of these have replay value, at least to me. Like the reason why I think it got so much hate is because that first track normally is the intro. That is what Drake excels at. Every album he drops, that the intro and the outro are maybe the most kind of noteworthy tracks on the album. But this first album, it didn't do that for me. It didn't make me want to dive into the house album. So maybe it was just my take on it. Maybe it's I don't have the kind of knowledge about house music, but that first album left me unfulfilled, and because of that, I had a preconceived notion going into the rest of the tracks. You feel me? So I think the hate he got was because the internet's closed-minded, especially Twitter's closed-minded. But that first track was weak, where normally the intro was phenomenal. And two, I don't know what tracks have replay value. Like
It wasn't a rap album though.
yeah, but I feel like any album, any good album, it doesn't matter the genre, should have replay value. Like y'all are listening to this album outside of Drake because he expressed that he does. You listen to this album on repeat like you would a other Drake album?
Yeah, I do.
You do. Okay. Yeah, well, I think most people don't.
People were disappointed. Not just you. I've seen people were openly disappointed by the intro, but that's because people have the preconceived notion of this is going to be a rap album. So Drake does what he does with his intros, which you're correct, because his intro and outros are always the ones.
Phenomenal.
But this is not a rap album. It's a dance album.
Yeah, but
granted, say that this is the only dance album you've heard. I'm sure you didn't hear another dance album.
Yeah.
I bet if you go listen to another dance album, it's probably a similar vibe. It's probably just like sounds, you know what I'm saying? But you don't really know because you don't really delve into that, category because that's not really like your field that you prefer or preference.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Have you heard house albums before this album?
Yeah, my music palette is very diverse. I listen to house. I listen to alternative music.
That nigga tell you what his palette like. Yeah, talk to that nigga, Derek. Talk to that nigga what your palette like. Tell that nigga again. Tell him
Derek's
what you
culture,
said.
bro.
Nah,
Tell that nigga again.
Derek goes to museums on a Sunday afternoon.
They don't have museums in Bronx.
That's
They actually just built one.
Yeah, whatever. They always just built it, and then disappears next week. Anyway.
That's crazy.
I listen to alternative music. I listen to rap. I listen to R&B.
Say alternative to that nigga again.
But there's a lot of good music when people just don't choose to just stick with one genre. Or even R&B, because everyone listens to rap and R&B, hip hop and R&B. Those are the main go-tos for the most part. Obviously, they're the most influential to the world. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's other music. But I'm gonna let John get his show because this is gonna be a conversation.
I'm gonna start with Love. And then I'll start with my opinion on the album because those two things differ 110%. Just like everybody else, I was initially shocked. And of course, me, you listen to it at 1 a.m. on my speaker. It's different. I'm tired. So I initially, once I didn't enjoy it, I turned it off. I'm gonna go to sleep. I wake up, I wake up, my usual routine, 5:30, 6 in the morning, open my blinds, play it. It's not like my neighbors could hear me. I'm playing it. Okay, you like it more, cool. First and foremost, I want to say that this is still the riskiest thing Drake has ever done.
Yeah, I want you to hold on to that point of view.
No, yeah, yes, because Drake didn't roll out his last album, so that point don't really like. CLB had no rollout
At all.
He just posted coming out and it came out the next week, so it's the same thing.
Yes,
and Scorpion.
I don't agree with that.
What?
That
what
CLB didn't have a rollout.
What was the
The
rollout?
billboards, wasn't it?
CLB was anticipated for almost a year.
Yeah, but that's your anticipation. See, Drake didn't
He did have he had a promo video before he.
Yeah,
Oh,
a week. Yeah, I just said the Sports Center
it wasn't a
shit.
week,
He
it
had it
was a
on
year.
ESPN and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the Sports
not
Center
that
shit.
one. No, not that
No,
one.
the
No,
kid,
not that
the-
one.
the kid with
he did
the-
the promo video, which he redid the Nothing Was the Same cover,
and-
the So Far
Oh,
Gone video.
But that came
the
out.
Take
That
Care
came out
cover.
damn near
January.
72
But that
hours.
still,
but
that's-
regardless, that's the rollout.
that's part of
you
rollout.
Just chose, he just chose to push it back.
Okay, so
But that is a rollout.
Him promoting it a week ahead and him just putting the day, saying it
Everyone
comes
was
out
waiting
before.
for like 9-10 months for that.
Yeah, but that's just because Drake hadn't dropped in a while. The only reason we're surprised because he just dropped. If Drake tweeted this a week before and after not dropped for 2 years, you would call it a rollout too. It's the same concept.
No, it's not the same thing. Because he meant to put this album out in the beginning of the year, but then he tore his ACL
Yeah,
or
and
whatever
he
the
kept
case
pushing
was.
it back.
So he pushed it. He kept pushing it
Yeah,
back.
unless we're in OVO's camp, we don't know what happened because
He
all
said
the
it himself.
He had a BBL. That's right.
I mean,
Okay, I'm sorry. No, he had the ab surgery.
what? Listen, I don't any.
COD
I
was
don't think
expected
I don't
for a
think
year.
promotion less than a month is a rollout.
Nah, you're bugging. You're bugging.
Okay.
Promotion. It doesn't matter how far. If it's something that you intentionally do to promote the album,
You think you don't think so? That means that this is a rollout. Dropping something as a surprise is a rollout. That's what Beyonce literally started. That.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what?
I
Like
hate to
what? Like
admit
what do you
it.
like? What
I
do you
hate to
like?
admit it.
Literally,
I hate to admit it. Yeah,
literally, that's the
yeah.
same thing.
No,
When you-
Beyonce did, yeah.
When you surprise people, that's a rollout. Then everything's a rollout. You
It
can't
just wasn't
say
a promotional
yeah,
rollout. Like
you
the
can't you
traditional
can't pick
like,
you if,
Yeah.
if that's promo too. You can't pick and choose when promo's convenient.
I'm going to the
He
video.
he literally started. Beyonce literally started the whole surprise album thing. Then everybody else did it.
God damn.
She did do that, but that doesn't change the fact that Drake did roll this album out for a year. He just kept pushing it back.
No, but I'm talking about if I'm saying if your point stands true,
Yeah.
promotion is a rollout. This is dropping a surprise album is promotion.
okay, but do
It's
you
not
feel
traditional, I
that
think.
if you do traditional rollout,
What is
there's
tr-
more
Like
When
you know like
when you
nasty.
take time before to do promo videos, and
Bro, why are we talking about Drake like he's a regular artist? Drake don't have to do shit.
no.
Yeah, you can't say
that's-
this is low risk when the biggest rapper in the
Yeah,
world.
like Drake is
the
not.
biggest rapper in the
everybody
world
does not.
announced an album 6 hours before it dropped, and it was a dance album.
Everybody
That's
does not have to do promo. Everybody does not have to roll things out. Drake is one of them
I
artists.
don't know if that's a risk because he
You
had
don't know
none.
if that's a risk that the biggest rapper in the world drops an album and it's a dance album.
Yeah, but what did he have to lose? Drake's at a point like
I
right
mean-
now.
Yeah,
If
but
Curry,
it doesn't matter if he promos it for a month
not,
or he promos it
yeah.
for a day. He has nothing to lose regardless.
But my thing is, yes, not promoting it is a form of rollout, but to me, it's low risk because after dropping such a highly coveted album, it did 500,000. He dropping the same album in the same month. His legacy is solidified. If Curry did nothing for the rest of his career, he's already a great. So like, I don't think he has much to lose.
But this is the point I'm getting to.
Yeah.
I think Drake is at a point now where he is at his freest and maybe his happiest.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that he doesn't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I don't have to do anything ever again. In reality, if we look at Drake's year, he probably had, if not the best, one of the best rap verses of the year with Churchill Downs. And then you get he puts out an album that he wants to put out. I want to circle back to the point I was making before. And like I said, I think this is I call it a risk because no one saw this coming,
bro.
and I think that
Like,
we would have in my mind,
No one did. Yeah.
in my mind, if he eases us into something, it's less risky. Because if we got to sit with a dance album for a year, we would have a month, we would have liked it, and we'd be like, oh, we want more of this.
Okay.
And that's why Control and One Dance. That's why now, if we've aged, these are our favorite songs ever, and that's why More Life, after a little bit, it was accepted because those type of records we're cool with. So I think it's more risky to surprise everybody and say, hey, fuck it, whatever happens, than letting people sit with it for a month, like it, because it's Drake. People are gonna, especially Drake fans, we're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Like it's Drake. So I think the surprise part is the risk. Hey, fuck it, whatever y'all think, y'all think. I don't need a single. Y'all never gonna hear this shit at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Top of it being a dance album. Like you used
I mean, I'm gonna
also,
but I'm gonna get to that point too, because there is like, I am very big on like loving artists but being honest. Like, I'm not saying you guys aren't because
Derek's not.
I think you guys
Tyler's not.
genuinely love this album.
No, they generally love that man.
I think. Well, I mean, that's neither here nor there. The music is the person. Me personally, I don't love it the way y'all do. And one thing I do hate, not that y'all do, but the internet. I do hate that the internet made everybody feel like stupid for not liking it, because there's a lot of people that don't like this album now still.
No, I think it's everyone who's circling back after saying they didn't like it the first hour.
Yeah,
And now
but
it's a week later.
yeah,
they're like,
but
oh wait, I love this album.
yeah, but I think that. Well, let me give my opinion on the album first. I think it's okay. I think it's cool. It's not like it's cool. I don't think it's the greatest thing ever. Like, it's cool. The album's okay. I don't think it's the greatest dance album or house album I've ever heard. I love, everybody knows me. I love all music. I'll be in the bar listening to all that shit. I'm cool with it. I don't think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread like everybody thinks it is. Not everybody, but and I'm a huge Drake fan, but I've had time to sit. I've consistently listened to it. I think it's cool. There's a lot of songs I think some of these songs are some of Drake's best records for sure. But I think some of these songs are also really terrible. Like, generally, I do, like, I'm sitting through that, I'm like, yo, some of these songs are really good, and some of these songs really suck.
Which ones don't you like?
I'd have to go through the track list, like, to be super specific, and because I don't want to cheat the review. But there are songs I'm gonna go with the ones I love. I think Sticky has potential to be song of the summer. Text Go Green is obviously one of them ones. I should my phone's dying, so I would have it in front of me. But there are some songs I really just don't like. Just personally, me, I really just don't like them, and because some of them sound like a Drake song over a house beat. That's a lot of it sounds like that sometimes, and I'm like, for me, and I love music, so I don't want to cheat that genre by just saying this is great, because I think a lot of people that I've even spoken to, like, hey, like, it's cool. Now it's cool that Drake did this, but like, this ain't you know what I mean? This ain't amazing to us. This is just Drake putting this shit over some house music sometimes. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And I think we have to, for us to be like good music, we have to see it both ways. I do agree that people should not say they hate it immediately, but it's the same exact thing as people saying they love it immediately. It's the same concept. It's the same concept, because no one had the same amount of time to listen to it. Everyone had the same amount of time. So you saying, like, I saw somebody tweet, judging a house music in bed at 2 a.m. is crazy. Agreed. Like, judging a dance album in bed at 2 a.m. is nut both ways. Saying it's great or bad. Everyone should have waited till they got up in the morning, went somewhere, and listened to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that we have to, like, be able to understand it both ways. Saying it's great immediately, to me, is insane, and saying it's bad immediately is insane. No one had time. And, like, I didn't like that the internet made it seem like people that didn't like it were crazy. I'm looking at it like, bro, you liking this fast is crazy. How you had time to like this? How?
I don't agree with that.
How though?
Because if it was a rap album, if you liked it that fast, it wouldn't be a problem.
Who? Me?
Well, in general.
Rap takes longer for me to digest because I need to listen to what's going on.
In general.
I mean,
in general,
I would say
if this was a 14-track album of him just fucking rapping, everyone would have liked it.
I don't want Drake to rap.
No, I'm not talking about.
I know, but I'm saying, like, in a general sense,
like,
I don't want Drake to rap no more. I want Drake to, because I don't think niggas deserve it anymore. Because Drake rapped for years and niggas didn't deserve it. I don't want Drake to. I thought this, bro. I swear to God, I thought this was going to be an R&B album, and I was so fucking excited. I was like, yo, bro, I want Drake to sing this whole album because niggas don't deserve Drake rapping anymore because niggas are ungrateful. Because Drake raps better than everyone when he decides to, and niggas don't understand it. Niggas don't get it. Churchill Downs is still probably right now the best rap verse of the year, and niggas do not acknowledge it.
People are
I
fickle.
want Drake to sing, but bro, for me to, like, in my heart, I couldn't sit here and be like, yo, this is amazing. It's not to me. It's not to me. It's not amazing. It's cool. It sounds good sometimes. A lot of the songs blend into each other in a way that I don't like. Some of the production is a little off. Like, I'm talking about, like, musically, like, on some music shit. I'm like, yo, bro, a lot of this shit, it's cool. And I love that Drake did this album because I think in totality, this album is a feel-good album. I agree with y'all. It's feel-good, and the world needs this shit. And I do think maybe he got an inside view on what Beyonce was about to do. So I think I love that he did this. But if we're talking about the actual, like, musicality of it, I think it's cool. It's amazing. But I want the internet to just, like, bro, hold it both ways. I don't like that the internet was like telling people, yo, if you don't know this, you don't know music, bro. That doesn't mean because I don't like this immediately does not mean niggas don't know music, because a week or 2 weeks later, I think it's still going to be split down the middle. That's my only point. I think that my personal opinion on the album, some records I love, some records I hate. So for me, it's like, it's kind of down the middle. It's cool. It's cool. Like, it's cool, and I like that. But the only thing that puts it over the top is that I like that Drake did this in general, because nobody's doing this. No one can ever do this. This is like, this is entertainer of a lifetime shit. Being one of the best rappers and making a fucking dance album, one of the greatest things we'll ever see. We'll probably never see it again. But what I'm not gonna do is like, yo, this is the greatest. This is not the greatest dance album I've ever heard. And I'm sure dance like artists are like, y'all dead ass. Come on now, like seriously. It's like when Drake does the Spanish shit with it. Like if he doesn't do it with a Spanish artist, it gets weird. If he doesn't do it like. That's what the big thing. One dance was when he didn't do it. Afrobeats artists like, okay, Drake, this is kind of weird though. Like, what's up? What's the vibes here? And, you know what I mean? Like, so that's. I think that's my main thing. I think the album's cool. It's smooth. It sounds cool. Like I said, my number ain't in the 8s or the 7. Like, I think the album's cool. Like I said, even I went outside all weekend. I was in the streets. I mean, I'm in a fucking park. I don't go to fucking parks anymore. Crazy.
You can't hear this in park.
No, but I'm saying but that's the vibe. The house out in
the sunny weather.
The sunny weather, hot as hell. I'm in the park. I'm seeing what's on. Like I'm talking about, like there was a party in there. Yeah, like that's the vibe. You hear Sticky, like I expect. I'm like, okay, I hear Sticky. You hear Texas Go Green. After that, you back to your regular schedule. You know what I mean? So like, I just don't. I want there to be just some type of like in the middle between loving Drake, but also understanding that it's okay. The fact that Drake took the risk is enough. And that it's okay if people hate it, because that's how things develop and that's how things blossom to me.
Yeah.
When like you can keep doing shit after people hate it, like you know what I mean? But I do think there's a lot of validity in saying, hey, this isn't good. Like there's a lot of validity in saying, hey, this isn't good. This is it. Yeah, there's a lot of validity in saying, hey, this isn't an amazing house album. If I'm like a house connoisseur, you feel me?
I also feel like people are super fickle when it comes to their opinions of Drake, and people are ungrateful the same way I feel like you say when it comes to his rapping and shit. People want a full Drake album, a rap Drake album. Y'all got that. If you're reading This Is Too Late, that's tarnished because of Meek Mill. Y'all want Drake full rapping? He gave y'all a whole A side of him rapping on Scorpion. Y'all want an R&B album? He gave y'all a full B side on Scorpion. People are fickle. People want something, then when they get it, nah, I don't want it. And then when they give you something else, well, he specifically, Drake, gives you something else, then it's like a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like you looking for something to poke a hole in. When it comes to him specifically.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people are never 110%. Satisfied. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Drake could have gave him a full rap album just now, and people would have found problems.
I'm not gonna disagree with you with the whole. It's a Drake album. No, if it was a house album with Drake, I'm not gonna disagree with you because I'm. Mm-hmm. It's great to me, but I'm not gonna disagree with that because obviously the production definitely compare that to like any '90s or early age type of house music. It's gonna be different, obviously, because that's the real. I would say that's more in tune of what that genre is compared to this album, but it's a hell of a fucking risk.
But if we're giving points to the risk, I'm cool with that.
This was a risk because the biggest rapper in the game.
I'm cool with that.
Liking it right away. I believe liking it right away.
You have something to lose. What do you mean? There's nothing to lose when you're the biggest rapper in the game, putting out a dance album.
Bro, he had more to lose if he dropped a bad rap album. No one's looking for Drake to be an elite house artist.
Walter, I'm telling you this right now, that's impossible.
No, but I'm just saying, if he had dropped a rap album that was mid, that's more to lose than dropping a house album because no one has any house expectations.
But let me ask you a question real quick.
First of all, that's what CLB was to a lot of people.
But
this is a completely from beginning to end. Besides the outro track, this is a house album.
But my question to Walter is: in your heart, you think Drake is scared to rap?
No, Drake's not scared
to my thing is, you think Drake was more scared to rap as opposed to make a dance album? Like I don't like. I think from
A little bit, yeah.
Well, why? From what in Drake's history do you see that? Like, where is that coming from? Because because when Drake raps, he lets you know there's nobody that can rap with me.
Correct.
So I don't see why him doing that 8 to 9 times in a row would be an issue. Whenever Drake raps, he does rap better than everybody when he decides to. So what would be the fear after this is his 7th album?
Yeah.
He sold more than everybody.
Facts.
He's this time around, he sold more than Kendrick.
More than the Beatles, more than everybody.
So like what's the fear? I'm like, where is the fear coming from when he's probably the richest he's ever like what is the hey, I'm scared. So I'm gonna
actually I was going to get to with Walter's friends on social media, I'm sure. The conversation was how Kendrick outsold this album. Not by much. It was very close. It wasn't by much.
Hey, but this ain't for album sales. This that don't
No. But it was like a trending thing. Like it was a conversation on social media. Like Kendrick outsold Drake. Bro, Kendrick did first week like 280 something, I think. Drake did like 220 something within a 6-hour notice. Drake had a 6-hour window to pump this album.
Yeah, but
Kendrick has been waiting for 5 years.
But I think by even bringing that up, that devalues the musical conversation because we know. No,
but this is strictly sales conversation.
No, I'm saying but I'm saying like sales and numbers. Like, bro, we're too like we know too much to even
because
like.
People were also saying like, oh, this is Drake's lowest week since Thank Me Later.
Well,
bro, he had a 6-hour window.
These people are that is fickle in terms of.
That's what I'm saying. People are fickle.
Yeah, like that.
People are so fickle nowadays.
And I want to get to Walt's point to saying that Drake is scared to rap.
No. Yeah, no. Scared is not it's not. At least I wouldn't use that word. And when Drake says I'm better than all these other niggas, 1,000%. But is Drake rapping now better than he was 3 or 4 years ago?
He's just as good.
Well, from listening to the quality of his raps, like in my opinion, at this point, his only competition is himself. No one is rapping pound for pound the way Drake is, but I do think Drake compares himself to older tracks where he rapped. You feel me? Like, and rapped, I'm talking about like he be killing these melodic beats where they pull out the 808s, the church, like that's his thing, but like he was rapping on like hip hop beats before, just killing. Like this nigga said, if I loaded a single gun like on that track, I think that was the peak of his rapping.
And he doesn't want to scare the bitches no more, Walt. Like I think Drake is doing what he wants to do.
No, he is.
Drake does not want to rap with Benny and these niggas. He wants to hang with the bitches.
He can't, because when he gets on a track, hold on. When he gets on a track with a little baby, it's very apparent who's the better rapper. Clearly, there's no doubt about it. There are people who are better rappers than Drake.
Whoa. Let's take a breather. Hold on.
Lil Baby did not destroy.
I think that Lil Baby has gotten the better of Drake, but does that mean Lil Baby is a better rapper than Drake?
Is he a better artist?
No. I said rapper.
Yes.
You think Lil Baby in his lifetime is a better rapper than Drake?
No, Lil Baby now is better than Drake what? Now. Drake in his prime
as a rapper.
Hold on. Drake in his prime. Rapping prime would rap circles around Lil Baby, but Drake in his rapping ability, he's on the decline. Can we agree on that?
No. What? Drake, bro. Okay,
he just gave you Churchill Downs,
which is
yes.
But what? And Lil Baby ain't rapped like that all year.
Yes.
So then that don't you gotta understand there has to be validity.
There's levels to this, bro. There's levels to this.
Yeah, like Lil Baby. There's a difference when Lil Baby gotta go on tour with somebody and Drake don't. Like, we having different conversations.
Yeah, because Drake's is come on, he's the most well-known artist on this planet.
Why?
Because he put in years of work.
Because he's like that.
And he dropped album
after
album.
Hold on. Because how did Drake come in the game?
He came in rapping. Yes. He can't. No one's questioning his ability. No, I'm saying that
you did. You said his ability has declined.
Can we agree that Drake's rapping, not artist, not singing, but his rapping?
Drake has had better. Drake has had a better rapping year than Lil Baby. Yes. No, I'll tell you that right now. No, but he has this year.
Drake's only competition is Drake. Can we agree?
That doesn't make. You just said it's Lil Baby. You just said Lil Baby's a better rapper than Drake this year.
Yeah,
Drake is
now.
No, and I'm telling you that's not true. Drake has had a better rapping year than Lil Baby by far. Little Baby does not. You can't rap a Little Baby verse right now. If I put Churchill Downs on, you're gonna be bobbing head going, "Oh my god."
Yes,
no, that's not true.
But my question is,
yes,
do you think Drake has passed his rapping prime?
No, he just had an amazing rap year.
He's getting better. If anything.
He had an amazing rap record, which was a phenomenal.
I mean, this is the only. No, he had
When do you think it's his rap prime?
I'm gonna pull up the track right
now.
now.
But even and also
5 a.m. in Toronto.
That's too early.
And also, and we forget.
That's the one where he says, "If I loaded a gun and shoot
it's
it."
5 a.m. in Toronto.
Yeah, that with bro, he destroyed that song. Like,
and he had that same energy on Churchill Downs.
And then we forget 7 a.m. on Bridle Path damn near broke the internet. Bro. Like, what do we like, bro?
But what album was that? That was
CLB. That just came out. Yes. My thing is, listen, like, I think your opinion is why Drake doesn't want to rap no more. Like that opinion on niggas get the better of me on a verse. No, Drake does what he wants, and even when that Benny and Drake record leaked, that's why there's a reason it ain't come out because Drake whooped Benny ass.
Yeah, I don't listen to Drake's part.
Like there's a reason why that record didn't come out.
Benny.
Drake is whooping his ass.
Benny, and I love that type of like rap.
Yeah, I know me.
But
I'm a Griselda. Listen, I'm a Griselda.
Bitches away, and two, it's just Drake demolished Benny, bro.
I'm a Griselda guy, but Benny got his ass whooped.
If you are aware that 2 songs are gonna drop tomorrow, right now, you're aware 2 songs are gonna drop.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
like let's not do that.
If Lil Baby's dropping a song tomorrow and Drake is dropping a song tomorrow, and you know both of them are rap songs, the first song you clicking is a Lil Baby song.
Yeah, like stop. We gotta cut it out, bro.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
cut like stop.
But that's because Drake is a bigger artist.
No,
and
Drake's a better
not why.
rapper. Drake's a bigger rapper.
rapper.
Stop.
He's a better rapper.
He's a better artist.
Stop.
He's a better rapper.
No,
and
because
artist. He can be both.
listen. Because if you heard fucking Beyonce was dropping a vocal ballad tomorrow and Lil Baby dropping a rap song, you probably gonna click the Lil Baby song. It's and she's the biggest artist ever, damn near. Okay. So let's not do it like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we have to, for us to progress, we have to address our biases.
100%.
Okay.
I think at the end of the day, this new Drake album is something completely different. I don't necessarily love it. I get why people do. But I also understand why people fucking hate it. I think both things are okay.
No, yeah.
But what we're not gonna do is, because Drake is doing this, is taking away from how great of a rapper he is. Drake is rapped with the best of them, and he's smoked the best of them. Let's not do that. Drake has been on the track with some of the best rappers ever and put them in a box and kicked them to the side.
Correct.
And Little Baby, respect to how Little Baby is right now, but Little Baby is not even close to some of niggas Drake has whooped in. Drake has beat Jay-Z on the record.
I was just about. Yeah.
Drake has beat Jay on the record. Jay's my favorite rapper ever. He's whooped Jay-Z on the record. Just because Little Baby get the best one don't mean shit.
Okay.
So let's not make it. Let's not go crazy now.
Like
Little Baby can't even go on tour by himself. Let's not do that.
Yeah, but that's again artist, not rapper.
No, I mean but the thing is, what your point being is, Little Baby's only a rapper. So if your raps alone cannot get you that type of attention, your raps aren't there. That's it.
Like to come back.
Jay-Z never made a R&B record ever. Never made an R&B only album, but Jay is selling out anywhere.
Correct. Come back to this when a month later, because supposedly Lil Baby's dropping his album next month.
It's not gonna mean anything.
Hey, listen.
See, now this is why I gotta go back. Now you niggas out of like.
No, to this conversation.
No, that's not gonna mean anything.
But like rapping wise,
I'm sure it'll be a great album.
Like trying to.
No, Lil Baby's great. He's put out great singles this year that I constantly listen to. Like in a minute.
He has put.
But there's just levels.
To Walt's point, as in like trying to, rapping wise, like. Because I'm assuming Walt believes Lil Baby's rapping is better than Drake's rapping right now.
Correct. On
that point,
on trap
beats.
On trap beats.
What?
On trap beats.
So that's why,
yo, bro, what kind of specific? That's like saying, yo, I'm only.
On the trap beat. It's on the radio.
Bro,
it's Drake.
That's like saying, yo, I'm only good at shooting 3-pointers at this park at this time on this day. What?
No, that's
he's
a
a better.
specific.
You just said he's a better rapper only on trap beats, bro. That's like saying I'm only good at this park at this time when the sun shines at this moment.
That's
what?
Like, that's like I shoot better from threes from the corner. There's one specification.
And Drake raps better on anything at any time.
Drake, and to put it in basketball terms, Drake is a better basketball player, but Lil Baby shoots better threes from the corner, bro. That's what I'm saying.
This guy's crazy.
Whenever there's nobody who raps better when it's melodic sample beats. No one ever.
Then who?
Then Drake. when he pulls out the 808s, when he has the vocals, eerie vocals with the sample, no one can. He destroyed Jack Harlow on that beat, without a doubt. But put it on. Listen to his feature on fucking.
But why does Drake have to rap on trap beats for you?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
But I don't get the point.
But rapping in 2022, part of that being a great rapper is rapping on current hip hop popular beats.
So trap beats are current hip hop beats to you.
Yes, trap music is the main genre of
So
hip hop.
every great rapper right now has to rap on trap beats.
First of all, that's not true.
Then your point's invalid.
If you're a great rapper, you're a versatile and can rap on both. But I'm just making this specification. If it's a trap beat, Lil Baby delivery is better than Drake. On a airy sample beat, no one's touching Drake for sure.
Trap is also not what's running hip hop.
Because
right now.
look, but it's
That's-
not. It's
that's
not.
what. No, but that's
it's
not what's
fading
the
down.
popular. It's drill music.
Unfortunately, but yeah.
If you want to be honest.
Okay,
I don't what's the trap song you listen to every day right now?
it will be the Gunna. It will be the Young Thug. It will be the Lil Key. Like
That's
that
not
type
what's
of
hot
sound.
right now.
But that's not what- yeah, that's not
recipes low key.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but that's not like
that's
I don't think that's
what's
what's
hot
hot.
What's hot right now is drill music.
Yeah,
That's why
that's not
Kanye
yeah.
West is here with fucking Alicia Keys on a Fabio song.
facts.
Yeah, so like if you're listening to something that's not in tune to what's going on, how can that be the judgment in what hip hop is? I don't think trap music is what hip hop is right now.
Okay.
I think that number one, we're moving past that. Number two, I think that if you look at, let's say, anyone's top 3 or 4 verses of the year, none of them are trap beats.
No.
Like none of them.
I agree.
None of the rap top 5 verses are trap beats. So how can that be the staple in rap if none of those beats exist on the top 5? And even if we're gonna do a soft like talk about it, we got J. Cole on Johnny P's
Yes.
Caddy.
Yeah.
You got J. Cole on the Bia record, the England
Yes.
record. Then you got
record.
in my top 5 because we can change
rolling
that.
with
Churchill Downs.
Yep.
And then we got oh man, in those 3 another great rap verse. I'm trying to think, but
Those are like real rappers. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to say real rappers because it's gonna discredit what the other rappers, but like that's like those are like undeniable. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, those three
Those are
those
undeniable.
three are undeniable. Yeah, I don't know that I'm I'm rolling with how the album is received, but I don't know if I'm rolling with Drake is scared to rap anymore.
Oh no.
He's not scared.
I feel like if anything, I
hours.
feel like he's so goddamn comfortable, bro. He's just doing what the fuck
Yeah, I think
he wants,
he
bro.
thinks he's so good that
what
I
does he
don't
have to
care
prove
to.
anymore?
I mean, that's I'm done. Like
You don't have
like,
nothing to prove anymore, bro.
Yeah, I think he's at the point
like,
where I
he's
don't have
just-
to prove anything to
he's
you
just
niggas.
enjoying it, bro.
no one is putting up the numbers he's putting up. That's one.
And bro, no, and I will stand on this. When Drake decides to rap, no one raps better than Drake. When Drake decides, hey, you know what? I'm gonna rap today. No one does it better
And if
than
he's on a feature,
him.
bro, that song becomes him, bro. Because Drake featuring Drake. Like as corny as that saying goes, he
When
he
he
just rap
decides,
better.
yo, I think Little Baby is a phenomenal
I'm not
rapper.
diminishing Little Baby. Don't get me wrong. He's still doing good.
But
I,
there's just
and
levels.
I'm looking forward
just
to his
levels.
album because it's been a minute. But
And I keep bringing up the tour shit. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I keep bringing up the tour shit solely because, like, if Little Baby was what we said he was, a nigga would be able to rap, perform, breathe, do all that. When Drake goes and when I go to OVO Fest and I see Drake, he performs them rap albums with them rap records without a fucking breath because he does this. Little Baby about to pass out on like, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference.
Yeah, but that's the entirety of an artist, which is not in
But
question.
I'm solely talking about rap. I said
Yeah.
the entirety of a rapper. You have to perform your raps. You have to be able to rap your raps. It's not just closing the door, rapping on a track. That's not all a rapper does. Because if that was the case, all these niggas would be
you gotta
rappers.
perform, you gotta
The entirety
everything.
of being able to be a rapper means you got to go rap that shit in front of people. You got to rap that shit in the public. When people see you, you got to be able to rap.
it's like Jada and the verses, bro. Performance wise,
There you go. That showed you I'm a rapper.
Compared to like, as much as I love him, Kanye when he did the fucking Larry Hoover shit, he was out of breath. He was forgetting his shit.
Yeah.
As great as he is, he was not performing compared to
Okay.
someone as Drake.
And that's part of rap.
Like you gotta perform, bro. I'm pretty sure it's everything, bro. Because if you get any of these kids, any of these upcoming rappers and stuff like that, you throw them in the front of a crowd, will they really perform?
You know what a rapper could do? You know what a rapper could be on any beat and make
That
it
too.
work.
No, that's an artist.
No,
it's
bro,
not
that's
the
a
rapper.
That's
rapper,
an
bro.
artist.
You
B.
can do any rap
That's
beat.
a
What are you
rapper.
saying?
No,
Any rap
So only
beats.
rappers
any
only.
beat, any
Any
rap,
rap
beat.
beats.
Oh yeah,
That's
rap
freestyle.
beats.
You cannot give little baby.
Bro, that's
any rap
freestyles. That's
beats.
like Tim Westwood. That's like fucking Ebro. That's all of them, bro. When they throw in random ass beats, if you
I disagree with the entire sentence. You put a rapper on anything because we've had Jay-Z on records with Mariah fucking Carey. Like any type of beat that is part of your rap. If you rap on that beat, you're a rapper. When you hear "Huh, you got the best of me" and Jay-Z smokes that shit, that's why Jay-Z is Jay-Z.
Correct.
That's rap. That's not an R&B verse. What the hell? That's a rap.
That's like Drake on the Aaliyah songs.
Like no, those don't do those.
No, but I'm saying Lil Baby can't
Yeah,
do that.
but those
They're doing
records,
bad
those
songs.
records stink. But yeah, but
Rest in peace to Aaliyah,
yeah.
but yeah.
Jesus, look at y'all making this something
Enough
else.
said it's fire to me.
But like, you gotta understand, like,
There's more to it. I'm 100% sure.
yeah, like, bro, like we can't, to make it that specific is like taking away all rappers that rap on them. Andre 3000 don't rap on trap beats, so is he not a great rapper?
That motherfucker be spitting, bro.
Yeah, no, yes. That's-
Andre 3000 has never rapped on a trap beat in his entire life. That
Correct.
does not change how great he is. And does Kendrick rap? There's no trap beats on Kendrick's album. What does that make Kendrick less of a good rapper?
You think
You're judging Drake on a completely different spectrum and because of hate.
Do you think Kendrick's album
no,
has replay
just
value?
say it again.
Do you think Kendrick's album has replay value?
I have not.
That's just scaring the hoes.
Besides the heart
Shout out to
part
Spurs.
5, that's the main song that has replay value. But I have not dove back into the album outside of that song.
Pass me a third. This nigga upset me. This nigga scaring the hoes, talking about Miss Morale and the other steppers.
Oh my!
But when
God.
we gonna acknowledge, like, we gonna have, we need
I
to have
love
a
Kendrick,
conversation
bro.
one day,
I love
Niggas is
Kendrick.
really scared to
I'm
have a
not running that
conversation.
shit back,
It really
bro.
bothers me.
You sure?
It really bothers me. Niggas is really scared to have that conversation. Like,
What conversation?
Kendrick music don't be having replay value, bro.
Everyone's that's a general consensus.
No, that's not.
People
That
believe
is
in the
not a
art.
general consensus.
People believe in the cultural impact. People believe in the message. But you don't hear people playing Kendrick in the car unless they have afros in 2022 and have the little Black Power fist
Bro, 'cause
pick
that
in their
shit
hair.
don't slap.
No, bro. You're bugging.
It gotta have replay value to slap, right?
No, you can impact the
How
culture
can an album slap if it don't have replay value?
because
I don't think
it has
Kendrick
that
album-
much impact or first listen.
No, okay.
I'm not talking about that.
I don't know about that.
But impact is a part of great music. Like
It is, but that doesn't have to do with replay value.
yes, but
replay value is just one of the statues of a
and
good album.
the message of the music can last with you and resonate longer than the actual sonics of the music.
There's never
If you hear a song and it impacts your soul and heart, that's what the point of music is. You may not need to listen to it 30 times for it to have the impact, but that's what, to me, what makes great music. If it impacts you, makes you feel, makes you think, makes you see things differently, and that's what Kendrick's album does.
What are some of your favorite albums of all time?
It depends on the phase that I'm in life. Like
I mean from before, right? Like, what are some of your favorite albums of all time?
all time. Okay, you let's pull it up real quick. Definitely, that's a great question. I mean, it varies from time to time. You feel me?
Because we can have a conversation about
We could throw Alfredo in there. That has replay value to me.
who's that? That's
Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs. We have names be slipping my mind for sure. That's not my main thing.
Anything about Kanye album?
Yeah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That has so much replay value to me.
That's a classic album.
Is replay value your number one criteria for a great album?
It's not number one, but I think it's very important.
So where does that fall in your criteria? Because it seems to be pretty damn high.
Probably, if I was to list it, it would probably be like maybe number 3. If I was to make a list, an album has to have replay value to like, yeah, it has to have replay value. Like, you have to have some type of
You all giving us his whole life. Now, look, I'm looking at this nigga. What this nigga just played. I seen overnight celebrity. Oh, this nigga crazy in the crib. Like what mood was you in there to get Twisted Rap that fast? You a freak.
That freaknik shit he was talking about.
Dirty Sprite 2 for sure. That's in there.
Wow.
That's yeah. Album has to have replay value. I feel like because you can't say an album is amazing with no replay value to me personally. That's me.
Okay.
That's just me.
The Beam album from Alien by Beam is phenomenal.
I don't know what that is.
I do love that album too.
Bro,
but I don't know if that's my favorite, but it's up there.
Yeah, but keep going. Okay, so replay value is top 3. So
and I'm talking about like nowadays.
What's number 1 on your like great album criteria? I'm curious. Production.
Production is very important. Like shit needs to not sound the same. Production is a very important factor.
So you mean beat selection? Because these rappers aren't producing.
Not just beats. I mean,
yeah, producing's not only just grabbing a beat.
Not necessarily.
Because Diddy ain't made a beat in years, but he is still. He's the dude I'm picking to produce anything.
Kanye West albums are productions.
Yeah, Kanye don't pick all his beats.
Okay,
I'm not talking about beat picking. I'm talking about
you
production.
mean like the?
I mean the sonics of the like how instruments sound like overall. Like, that's what I mean. Like not just picking a tight beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean the actual sonics of the album, like the actual detail when it comes to these beats. Like there's just different levels. When you hear Kanye beat, no matter what type of album it is he's putting out, you know the levels is different in production in comparison to anyone else.
I feel
you know what I mean?
Yeah, production wise, because it's like
executive production, not the production of the beats, but the entire feel of the sound.
Yeah, because that's like trying.
I guess
that's trying to like compare 808s, comparing to my Dark Twisted, comparing to Yeezus. Like it's just production wise. I'm assuming the sonics of actually trying to grasp all of that. And
it's just so different. You know what I'm saying?
Production wise, I'm assuming from what he's saying.
So and like, that's what's important to me. Production. And just actual substance, and that's all. I think it's subjective. That's all subjective, you know, to each person on their own. But I just saw the comparison between the Kendrick shit and the Drake shit on social media because of the sales and X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, yo, these Kendrick albums is not doing what niggas is acting like they really supposed to be doing.
Yep.
That's me though. That's me.
Yeah, that's a little.
That's
bit.
me though.
Listen,
that shit, the 280 first week and like 80 the second week.
Yeah, but we can't. But the fairness in the conversation is if we're gonna talk sales now. Can't say one thing and another. Let's. That's why I said let's.
I'm always of course with everything.
No, but I'm saying let's throw the sales out of here and let's just talk music, right?
You can't do that. You can't throw sales out of here because if Drake dropped the album and did the 75K first week, we having a conversation.
Yeah, but neither one of these guys doing that, so it's not part of the conversation.
But if they were to, we would make it one. So why?
I mean, yeah, because that's super drastic. If
Kendrick just did 80.
No, hold on, but listen, yeah, but what I'm saying is, for example, if Steph Curry did not get over 20 in the playoffs, it's a conversation because it's so out of this out of this world. You know what I'm saying? But if he has one bad game, we're not dwelling on that.
Steph went 0 for 7. And that
yes,
was like a
but when you're talking about two great players and one, you don't compare one bad game. You compare what we're having, right? So I'm saying with them two, what's happening?
I don't know what this is looking at on this.
I'm not adding that to the video.
I'm saying
you should appreciate that.
My point is that if we're comparing it, I don't know why people are comparing Kendrick and Drake in terms of sales. So what? Who cares? They're both who they are. Amazing.
At this point, the way I see it, because I'm trying to grasp what you're saying, is music-wise, it's completely different. They're two different grades.
Yeah, it's two different. Like, what are we talking
music-wise.
about?
Do you think Kendrick is still number one on that big 3 list?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he has been for some time.
I think Cole still dropped the best album.
He hasn't dropped music enough to be number one.
Cole dropped the
You
best.
100% thought that Kendrick was number one on that list before the album came out. Just like
As a rapper, like the best rapping ability, but impact artist, no.
Can I ask you, why do you want Drake to rap so much?
Why don't I want Drake?
Yeah,
to rap?
like why?
why everyone else?
Because I've known you for a long time. I don't think you like rap music that much that you want Drake. Why is it Drake that needs to rap so much? Because we be out, we both, I think, respectfully, don't we want to hear that shit? Because that scares the hoes.
Yeah, but
So,
you
like,
can
why do you
rap over You don't have to rap on drill beats and talk about shooting niggas. Like, he was rapping on Churchill.
Yeah, but like, why do you want him to rap so much? Like, why? Like, what is your affinity with Drake rapping so much? Like, why? Because like, I don't care. Like, I want Drake to bring like. Respectfully, you know, I'm in a relationship, but I'm saying like to bring the women around. Yeah. Why do you want Drake to give us bars all the time? Like, it's the summer. Why do you want Drake to rap? Like, what is it? Like, what is it? Like, what is it about Drake specifically that you want him to rap so much? Cause bro, Drake brings the women. Why do you want Drake to scare the hoes?
The only acceptable answer you say is because he raps that good. I'm being honest with
Like,
you.
I'm saying, like, what is your affinity with Drake rapping that much? Like, it seems like you're stuck on he has to rap this. Like, he has to rap. Why? Like, why? Why can't Drake make R&B music? Why can't Drake make girl records? Like, why can't Drake make those records?
Which
like,
is funny because that is what a lot of people's issue is.
Yeah.
At the same time.
But I'm saying, like, I'm trying to get in the head of y'all as to why you got, like, me, I don't want Drake to rap no more because I've heard Drake rap as good as he can rap. I'm good. Drake is almost 36 years old.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Like, if Jay-Z stopped rapping after, I would say, let's say Magna Carta, Holy Grail, which wasn't my favorite Jay-Z album. If he stopped rapping, I was cool. Like, I was cool after the Black. Like, Dre, you gave us everything you can give us right now. I'm cool. If Jay just gave us a feature here and there like Andre 3000 does, I was satisfied. My favorite rapper ever did what he was supposed to this time. But I'm trying to get into the mind of y'all because there's a lot of y'all that you guys have this affinity of you guys Drake needs to rap whenever y'all feel like it. Like, anytime Drake drops music, he has to rap for y'all. My thing is why? Like, what is it that when Drake opens his mouth, it can't not be nothing but he has to give y'all a verse or it's a problem. Because I feel like I love Drake to death.
Okay.
So like I'm cool with him. Yo, if Drake never rapped another bar again, I would be fucking okay.
Really?
He's done.
I don't want to hear that. Like, I have rappers that I get that from. Drake is the nigga that he's like the Michael Jackson is hip hop shit to me. I want Drake to make records that we can have a fucking good time to because he's the only one capable of doing that. All these other niggas you niggas like make us fucking sad and they scare the hoes. So we don't like that shit. Yeah, Kendrick scares the hoes. J. Cole, he's medium with the hoes. Drake brings, like, why do y'all want your favorite artist to scare hoes? I'm so confused.
I mean, this is a simple answer, but like, bro, we're rapping. Like, I'm not concerned about what brings the hoes. Like,
I'm saying, but Drake
I
isn't
hear music
a rapper.
Yes.
So like, why do you want him to rap? Like, why can't you just go find another rapper that raps? Why is it him?
He's become
because he is one of the biggest rappers, one of the biggest artists and rappers on this planet.
But why does he have to rap?
No, he can do what he wants to do.
But why do you expect Drake to rap? Every time he puts a pre project, why do you expect him to rap? When some of your favorite Drake records are not rap records. Why do you expect him to rap when some of your favorite Drake records ever are not rap records? Why do you decide when he says, I don't want to rap no more? Nah, nigga, you gotta rap, massa. Like, what? Like,
oh God, no.
Like, for me, and like I know I'm being extreme because we're doing a podcast, but I'm saying like, yo, bro, that's literally what the industry does to niggas. You do what I say when I want you to do it, and like, I feel like him deciding I don't want to do this, shit no more is like it's something we should stand on.
Truthfully,
yes, but that every artist goes through this where you have built expectation.
Bullshit.
When Future says, yo, like, bro, I don't want to be toxic no more. Niggas say, no, Future, you stay toxic. Like, that's
and he didn't do that this album, and this is probably one of his best albums in 5 years. That's bullshit.
No, correct. And I'm not saying
not
saying you have to follow that mold.
No, but I'm asking you specifically, why do you want Drake to rap? I'm not asking what the masses say. I'm saying, yo, bro,
I got you.
So why? Because that Future example is the masses. You.
Yes.
Why do you want Drake to rap so much?
Yes, because of one, if you're going to be one of the greats, you unfortunately have to continue to rap. Like,
no,
you cannot be on the Mount Rushmore of rappers and then go put out 6 house albums. Like,
who said he wants that from y'all?
Oh, okay. Well, you asked me a question about why are my expectations a certain way.
No, I'm saying those are two different things.
Why
do you want him to rap? Drake don't give a fuck about nobody's expectation. Drake knows he's the best rapper ever. So I'm saying, why do you in your heart be like, yo, nigga didn't rap, I don't like this shit? Why? I want to know where the psychology of that comes from.
Yes. One, it's a closed-mindedness of fans, and myself included. You get something you want, and you want to continue to get that. And
So you're a fan of Drake's amazing. You're saying Drake
Drake
raps
has
so
given
good.
us amazing rap
No,
records.
no, hold on. Are you saying that Drake raps so good that anytime he don't, you feel some type of FOMO?
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm saying he has solidified himself as one of the great rappers. So I expect rap number one and
Not expect
two.
you want.
No, and
You
two,
don't know what to expect with him no more.
That's what I'm saying. We don't. But two, and this is kind of maybe my take on it, and it may not be popular opinion. Drake needs, in my opinion, to solidify his legacy. One more classic rap album.
You high.
Like to me, and this is again.
That's like saying MJ need another ring.
No,
You
I'm
drunk.
No, but I'm saying to me, I equate it very closely to Curry. Curry winning this MVP and getting his 4th title solidified him as, without a doubt, one of the greats to ever touch basketball. Before this ring right here, obviously he changed the game. He's iconic, but this solidified any doubt. You feel me? You don't think we at least need one more classic Drake album before he
because then
retires?
that's
Okay.
just the
To solidify you as one of the greats of all time?
that's just the
Drake
greed
is
of the fan,
arguably
bro.
the greatest to ever do it ever.
There we go, arguably. But there's no more arguably about Stephen Curry. He's
Bro,
one of the greats, period.
No, but
because of that last
there's a difference
championship
there-
run.
Okay, that's it.
It is,
The only
It
point
is, bro.
only point you're making is that there's an argument in life. Steph Curry is not arguably one of the best, but
Now he is, bro. Now he is, without a doubt. If you do
Walter,
not put Curry in
Walter.
your top 5 to 7,
Once again,
you're a hater.
We're having two different conversations.
Yeah.
There's always going to be an argument with LeBron and Michael Jordan, no matter what LeBron does, no matter what Michael Jordan does. That argument is always going to live. No matter
Yes.
what we do, Drake and Hove is always going to be an argument no matter what Drake does.
Yes.
Simple. That's the same thing.
Yes.
Curry is not in that conversation. No matter what Curry does from now on, he's not in that conversation.
big fact.
Simple. That's it. So
You're bugging, but keep going.
what? Who's in what conversation here?
Curry doing the shit.
Curry's in the conversation of Michael Jordan and LeBron.
bro.
What conversation are we having here?
Curry ain't doing the shit, bro.
How could you not put him as one of the...
Because he didn't.
But one of the greatest players to ever
This
touch
is the
the game.
first time this is the first time he was won as the best player on the team.
Braun came back 3-1 deficit, bro.
He did.
Nigga, who else?
Like, what are we talking about?
Bro, we're getting sidetracked.
Just
we're getting
saying.
sidetracked.
Yeah, we're getting
sidetracked.
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 But like that yeah.
What I
But,
said.
but I'm saying like in a general sense, like I think
I don't think he needs.
it goes back to us taking Drake for
I don't
granted.
think he needs to rap anymore. Truthfully,
Okay.
I think
Truthfully, like
And I super disagree.
7 a.m. in Berto Path. Truthfully, if he stopped rapping after dropping that in CLB,
So you're saying if he dropped his house album, dropped a country album, and then a rock album, and then retired, we wouldn't be disappointed? Okay.
because he's given
I'm
us so
super
much,
okay.
bro.
Oh, okay. I will be very disappointed.
I have rapped Drake for years in my phone.
so much,
Yeah.
bro.
I am cool.
When it
all
gets
his
to this
number
point of the conversation,
Huh?
when it gets to this point of the conversation, we're all just talking about our personal
Yeah,
opinion.
that's fair.
So it's always going to be conflicting.
Yeah, but
I feel
I was
you.
curious because I think a lot of people live in that concept of Drake has to rap for me.
Yeah.
Anytime
But
he
he-
puts a album out, he has to rap for me. And I'm curious, like,
Because
why?
because I
Like,
to- like I
like
said,
for what?
Expectations. But
No,
but that's a
people
personal thing.
are fickle with Drake.
And when he
said
raps,
this.
you niggas don't appreciate it.
That's the thing.
People
That's the
take him
thing,
for
bro.
granted. Like I said, y'all want a rap album? He gave y'all a whole A-side rap album. Y'all didn't like it. Y'all want an R&B album? He gave y'all a
I
whole
mean, that
B-side
was
R&B
mid.
album.
That was
That was
mid.
mid.
It was a mid album.
Because y'all not
No, it was
he gave you
mid.
If you read it,
Yeah,
it's
but the
too
album
late.
before that was phenomenal.
Phenomenal. But
He gave you if you read
But
it,
no,
it's too
but you didn't appreciate it.
how you gonna tell me what I appreciated? All I'm
Nigga,
saying is
because
that,
oh my god.
do
go
I
ahead.
expect
Go
more
ahead.
from the greats? Yes. Once you step
But
in that
that's-
great category, every time LeBron James
that's
I don't
kinda-
care what you've done in the
that's kinda-
past, I still expect greatness.
That's
bro.
literally contradictory to what you're
100%
saying because when Drake
because that's
when
like trying
Drake
to-
gives you a great R&B record, you don't react
Exactly.
the same.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
You're-
That's like
rapping.
me.
Okay,
Drake-
Walter, that's not
Drake
fair
came to
because
the game
Drake
as a
is not a
rapper.
rapper. He's not a
came to the game-
rapper.
oh, he has
And
evolved
you're
to more than
but
that.
you're literally putting him in a box, and that's what the problem is with the industry.
Yes.
You're literally saying, "Yo, he came in the game as a rapper. He only has to rap great. If he gives me a great R&B record, it doesn't matter." That's the
Does
problem.
matter. We all
just said
play
that.
these songs. All these songs matter. But if Drake gave me 17 phenomenal R&B albums from here on forward, that's cool to me. I'm not discrediting it. He is a talented artist. But like, you cannot.
You want a rap album.
Yeah, because you sit on the Mount Rushmore of rappers with.
talking to Mike.
You sit on the Mount Rushmore of rappers with Kendrick, a rapper, J. Cole, a rapper.
That's because we put him there.
Okay,
He didn't tell us.
Society put him there, and that's
Okay, so then that
our
means
expectation.
so that's society doing that to
Yes,
Drake. But
yes,
Drake is
yes.
telling you, leave me the fuck alone.
Correct.
When I decide to rap well, I will. When I want to sing, I will. And when I want to
Yes.
fucking dance, I'm gonna dance.
Yes, but that's
So
not how the
you-
world works.
It does because he's successful in all of it.
No.
It works in his world. You just don't like when he doesn't rap.
No, I'm talking about the general consensus.
No, that's not. That's
It
not
is,
a general.
because
No, it's
that's
not.
why the album was
That's not
received
true.
so poorly.
No, the album was not. The album didn't receive as much support because, to my personal opinion, the
Yeah.
album was that great. But if the album was great, he would have received a bunch of support. If Drake dropped a great R&B album tomorrow, it's the highest selling album on the fucking planet.
Yes, but,
No, he's-
but if
Okay,
he
then.
dropped a
right.
great house album, it's still going to be met with reluctancy because it's not rap.
Initially, because no,
He's
not
right.
you.
It
but no,
is.
the last sentence is because it's not rap.
Yes,
My
he's
thing is,
a
if
rapper.
No,
he's an artist now.
You're putting him in a rap category, but if Drake dropped an R&B album, he would sell just as much as a rap album.
He'd sell more than a rap album.
Okay,
Yes.
so then you can't say he's just a rapper if he's gonna sell
I
just.
know that.
You
yes.
just said that.
Yes, but I'm saying the general. What society?
general consensus-
does.
that's not true.
It is true because you're saying what I said, which
Yeah.
is what he's saying. We're all saying the same
Yes.
shit. We're all saying the same shit. You're defending what I said earlier, which is what he's saying. The reason people didn't like this album is because they were expecting
Rap
a
album.
rap album,
Yeah.
which is what he's
Or,
saying.
or
I don't-
if
I don't
not,
believe that.
if
I
not-
don't- I don't
if
believe
not
that.
rap,
But that's
or
what
another
it was.
like
And I've seen
singy-songy
that from
type of
numerous
album.
people.
It was
I
either
don't
rap
believe
or
it.
singy-song album. 100%.
Yeah.
I definitely believe in my heart everyone was believing it was a rap or singy-songy type of album.
Yeah.
And then
I
out
don't
of
When Drake says, not to cut you, when Drake says he's about to drop an album, I'm not even talking about this album. Don't give a fuck. When Drake says he's about to drop an album, what is the first type of music he think he's
Rap.
making?
Rap and R&B.
Well,
Rap.
this album specifically, I thought was
No, I'm not
R&B.
talking about this album. I mean, in general, if Drake was to say
Both,
again
both,
tomorrow,
both,
the
both.
first thing that
Rap
he
and
should-
R&B.
is out, and you say rap first because everyone says rap first because everyone is expecting him to rap, which is why it was such a letdown to so many people because it wasn't a rap album. Which is
He's
why
a
he's
rapper.
Right. No, because
Bro, stop putting him in that category, bro. Like,
no.
But
like
he is.
you're bro, you're literally the problem with the
if
industry.
anything,
No, but
Okay.
if
he's
anything,
doing no, but you're doing
What
what everyone
Yes,
else
F
does.
does.
So
Yes.
like you're right in that.
Yeah.
you're
Like,
right. in
you're
that.
literally like, bro, you can't be a progressive like that. Don't work that
if
way.
anything,
But
you
that's
can
not
say
how
Yeah.
but that's why I said
Yes.
people are
Yes.
fickle.
That's why I only reviewed the music for what it was. For the musically, I didn't necessarily love it, but for what he did, it was cool. But you just saying Drake's only a rapper, that's wrong.
If anything,
That's
if anything,
wrong.
You can say
That's
Lil
not
Baby's
true.
A rapper. Jay-Z's
Yes.
a rapper. Meek Mill's a rapper. Because
Yes.
they're not doing R&B and they're not singing or doing a fucking house.
Correct.
Okay, but trying to limit Drake
A nigga that puts out R&B records is
bro,
Yes.
wrong.
Drake is an artist, but he is
You just-
put. Hold on, but he is put on the Mount Rushmore of rappers
Because of you
so
niggas.
people have yes, because of society and fans. Fans dictate a lot of perception.
But that does not dictate what it actually is.
Yes, but now we're teetering on that line of what it is in perception. Yes,
We're not teetering a line.
But should
Drake
fans do
tells you-
that? Should fans limit any artist? No. But is that the reality? Yes.
No, that's your reality.
No, that
most
is the-
niggas don't think Drake's only a rapper.
But if
Most
okay,
fans will grow.
do most fans?
Bro, we had
put-
an R&B party and 48% of the party was Drake.
Yes, but
Right,
do
what
you
are we
put
talking
Drake
about?
on the rapper Mount
I
Rushmore?
think Drake raps and makes R&B records in most niggas.
Okay, but when you
Both. Both.
When you and last question, then I think we can pivot. When you think of great rappers of our generation, what are the three artists you think of?
Drake,
Cole, Drake, and Kendrick.
Okay, thank you.
But like I don't get the point.
I'm saying that he's on that pedestal.
Ask me who makes the best R&B records too.
It's,
Go ahead.
yes, it's Drake.
Okay, so then you're not making a point.
No, but I'm saying
Y'all are
once you
both right. Y'all
yeah,
know
we're
that.
both right.
Y'all
No,
both
but
arguing
no,
that.
but I'm saying like if you ask me the same question, who makes the best R&B records of this generation? Go ahead.
No, you're right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're
ask
right.
that question too.
It'd
Yeah,
be
it's Drake. You're
Drake.
Okay, then. So then stop. So then that don't make no sense.
No, but that is a problem.
And also,
Yeah,
and you're doing what like I know like just to it's even an offset point. You can't support Kanye and say what you say because that's your always your Kanye argument. Kanye's bigger than this.
Yeah.
Kanye's bigger than that. You always say that shit, but
Correct.
Kanye is literally told us, hey. I don't want to be a rapper. Don't put me in a
Correct.
rapper category. That's what 808s and Heartbreaks was.
Yes.
That's what Yeezus was. So you like the fact that you choose. That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. You choose to pick Drake and put him in a rapper category. But when it comes to Kanye West, it's you can do whatever you want. He's Kanye
but
West.
Again, you're saying me, which
I'm
makes
talking about the general people.
Oh yeah,
Excuse
the
me.
general. No, but I'm saying I was making an indication.
Excuse
Like,
me,
yo,
yes.
if 95% of people think something, even if you disagree with it, you have to acknowledge it. That
Okay,
that
so
it's
now,
going on.
No, so now I'm talking to you as
Yeah.
an intellect.
Okay.
For you to put Drake in that category
Yeah.
and not put Kanye in, you got to do the same thing with Kanye West.
Yeah, but I don't put Kanye on the pedestal right now of the top of the big three. I don't.
I mean, Kanye's past that.
That's what I'm saying.
Kanye's almost 50 years old.
Yeah.
So why would that make sense?
But in that moment, when Kanye was in that top three,
You called him a rapper only.
no, he was one of the best rappers. So if he did not rap,
No, that's not fair to say.
See, that's what I'm saying.
no,
It's
no,
weird now.
I'm not saying no.
It's weird
I'm not
now.
saying it's fair or not.
I'm
But I'm
not
saying
saying,
it's
no, I'm
weird
saying-
now.
I'm saying it's not fair to say for you, like to put Kanye in that category.
It's not. I mean, because he's not. That's why. I know.
Because Kanye's not a rapper
anymore.
I mean, he's
Why?
a rapper.
Why?
He started
Why?
at-
Why? No,
Yeah,
right there.
I
Why
know.
is Kanye not a rapper?
He's an
He's an
artist.
artist. He's
Why is Drake not an artist?
The difference falls on when the difference in that falls on when society chooses the ability to write raps, and people put Kanye in the same category as they do with Drake. He don't write his own raps. Okay, cool. So you're already automatically excluded from this. That's always the touchy subject with Drake, unfortunately, because of the shit with Meek Mill. People say that he don't write his own shit.
So it's,
but at the
so
end,
it's the same thing then.
no, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's a touchy subject, because there's going to be a demographic that says, oh, he don't write his own shit, so it's okay he had a ghostwriter for X, Y, and Z. But then there are other people like, oh no, if you want to say you're this rapper, you have to write your own shit. And at the end of the day, Drake does have his songs where he has written his own shit. So it's a blurred line with him.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure Kanye has plenty of songs where he's written his own shit too.
Yeah, but he himself has said like, I don't like. He's not a rapper. Like he openly admits
Yeah,
to like other people writing his shit. Drake is not like that. Like to that extent, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's two. They're similar, but they're also different.
My thing is-
because people are fickle
My
with
thing,
what they choose.
listen, bro.
I feel you.
My thing is this, man. I think
That's a fact.
Drake gives us so much, and like I
be
said, we
limited.
don't appreciate. We don't appreciate.
He's
that
unappreciated.
shit. I think that we continue, and I don't like that we. I made my gripe with the internet just loving this album off rip and saying people, hey, like, oh, you can't not like this album. I think that everybody's opinion is fair. If you didn't like it immediately, agree. If you liked it immediately, agree. Because both shit don't make no sense to me. Both sides don't make no sense because you're in the same spot and the same time at the same place. So neither one of these things can make sense. Cool. I think it being mixed reviews, 100% makes sense. Some people love it, some people don't. I love some of it, I hate some of it. Cool, that's great, whatever the case may be. But then I think any critique saying that Drake has to rap for him to be this person, I think it's unfair because he said, yo, bro, I just happened, like, that's like saying, yo, I shot 40% from the three, but I also averaged 6 assists and 6 rebounds. No, you have to be a shooter. That's what you have to do because I said you have to do it. So I can't pass or rebound anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's like weird because like why can't he just be good at everything? Because we've never seen anything like it. So I think like society is scared to say, yo, bro, we've never seen anybody like this. So this nigga's really good at everything. And I think that's what the place we're in now. And I think that be like part of the problem. Cause
the fans are trying to limit him.
no, not fuck the fans. I think in like my conspiracy theory brain, because I think about this shit all the time, bro. Like you get this big conglomerate. To me, the industry is big business. And they're the brainwashers. You know, we talk about on the podcast being brainwashed all the time by the government and shit like that. Music industry ain't no different. I think for them to give you less, they convince you that he's only supposed to do one thing.
Okay.
That be the it. That's why I'd be like, yo, bro, what are you saying? Like, don't, because we hurting ourselves in that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, I think if Universal or Interscope pushed Drake to be everything, he would be everything. I think Drake is the one artist that say, yo, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. There's nothing you can say to me, and I figured it out. And I think that the fact that we don't celebrate it, we're just like detrimental to all of like
legacy,
anybody that wants to be in the music industry, bro. That's detrimental to everyone's progress. And that's why I be mad passionate. I'm like, bro, like we're doing what they want us to do.
Limit him.
This is literally what they condition us to do. It's the same shit as when the government conditions say some shit, bro. This is the music industry is a fucking government conglomerate too, and what they want us to do is say, "Yo, you're too big, so we're gonna put you in one category with the niggas. I'm gonna put you with the niggas. All the niggas do is rap. So I'm gonna put you in the category with a whole of niggas that rap because they treat rappers like dirt, right? The rappers are the urban niggas, the niggas that don't matter. I'm gonna put you in the category of dirt. Cool. Drake decides, nah, I'm gonna do this, and this, and as long as people love it, I'm good. So I feel like when we do that shit, bro, it's just not.
You're just feeding into it.
Yeah, we're just feeding into that shit, and that's the pro. Like, and I think we gotta be. We know better, so we gotta be smarter, bro. Like, telling niggas, yo, bro, yeah, Drake's only a rapper. Yo, bro, that is literally what they want us to say. So they don't gotta get that nigga that money. They don't gotta give him the budget for the house album. So they don't gotta make, yo, bro. Now we're gonna have black music in white institutions. Fuck how I feel about the album. I don't think the album's that good, but now guess what? It's black music being played here. It's a black man
That shit gonna be played
in the Walmarts and the H. That's important.
Ones and fucking H&Ms and shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit that matters. Fuck, I'm only talking about music. I don't like the music that much. I'm gonna sit on that. I'm gonna stand on that. But pause. But yeah, I'm gonna stand on that. But like, bro, like, but beyond that, I don't like the categorizing him as one thing. We don't do that for white people.
Yeah.
Like, respectfully, Machine Gun Kelly stopped rapping years ago. We're not gonna call him a rapper now. That's a white man. That nigga is making rock music now. You know what they did?
Shit sound good.
Give him #1 billboards.
That just sound good. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what they do now? Machine Gun Kelly's a rock star. He's on. You know what Machine Gun Kelly does? Perform on Good Morning America.
Which is wild.
You know why? Machine Gun Kelly came in. You know what he came in the game as? A rapper. You know what he decided to do? Fuck rap. I'm gonna go be white now.
Yeah, being a rapper sucks. It's mad dangerous. I see a Complex article, and it was titled "Drake finally stopped trying to do something for everyone."
Shout out to my guy Jordan Rose, my guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan.
That's tough, and I think that summarizes it. Just to wrap up this Drake segment, although this segment always does well on social media, we love y'all. But yeah, I think that summarizes it best. I do think he put this album out for himself. There was a brave factor. I mean, I still kind of feel it was low risk, but even you're right, being the biggest artist, putting out an album in a genre that no one expects it, there is a risk that's associated with that. He took the risk, and I think he's happy with his decision. I think he likes the album, and yeah, because doing something for yourself when your whole career has been trying to please all these fans who say all these shit, who have fickle opinions, who change on you. Doesn't matter what you drop, there is still hate. And to be courageous enough to drop something for yourself at this point, like when you're like at Joey Badass's level or like Earl Sweatshirt, dropping shit for yourself, like it's a little less risky because you have less to lose. But
why you chose the one artist that chose to push the album out?
Oh,
Drake
because
was dropping.
Where's Earl at?
Earl?
He's in New York. He's in New York.
Yeah,
He
New York, just
moved to New York. He's like the underground
he be
scene.
around.
Why you niggas hang out?
No, it's just he
We're working
be
on a
fucking-
collab,
he be on those
possibly.
shit posts, Instagrams and shit.
Yeah.
He
be mad
just
underground,
chilling,
dirty ass
bro.
underground scene. Yeah, he
in
chilling.
New York. I don't know where. Fucking getting a tattoo or some shit.
But yeah,
Lower East or somewhere around there.
Girls ain't playing him around. Don't bring him around us
Bro,
niggas.
That's scared of hoes.
I don't know.
That's scary. Earl Sweatshirt scaring the hoes is hilarious.
okay. We're not gonna insult Earl, so we're gonna.
Earl scares the hoes. Fuck him.
I'm
What's
not
next?
gonna disagree with that.
Sports. We got
Oh wait, yeah, I ain't talking about the Beyonce.
We
song.
have
Oh, yeah,
a lot more.
Beyonce.
We have so much more to talk about.
all the
in sports.
single ladies. All the single ladies.
Now that dance record goes the fuck up. I'll tell you, that goes up.
That reminds me of, and this is a crazy comparison. This reminds me that record reminded me of like Puerto Rican house music, like dance music.
Y'all niggas from the Bronx will
Bro,
find
'cause
something.
that's
to make
the
Puerto-
original
y'all niggas will
shit,
find
bro.
something. Y'all will find something to make
Original
Puerto
shit, bro.
Y'all gonna find something Puerto Rican.
Some
I'll tell you.
original shit, bro.
I tell you, y'all gonna find something Puerto Rican.
But that Beyonce record, it grew on me. Cause at first I'm like, okay, I guess.
Y'all let that grow in you, but y'all ain't let the Drake album. Never mind. But
Bro.
Listen, that Beyonce song was not my cup of tea, but I'm not saying it was bad. That wasn't my bag.
yeah, I mean, that's
It was
okay.
like freestyle.
But
It was like
that shit, that shit went up.
It was
I'm
like
not
house
gonna lie.
freestyle. The Beyonce.
You know what? It sounds like Beyonce took her time with the song. It was like,
Okay.
hey, like I'm gonna like do a little bit of research and find the right producers and like, you know what I mean?
Which is important.
And even the way her voice blended throughout the record, I'm like, okay. Like she knew the levels and you know what I mean? So I love it. Yeah, I love it.
I see.
She telling y'all quit y'all jobs and shit. Stop that.
saw that
Don't do that. Everyone relax.
Bro, Twitter.
Y'all there. Unemployment is at its stop
I saw
it.
that shit. Now everyone just
Do not quit your jobs.
bro with that. I was like, yo, we ladies, we quitting.
Do not quit your jobs.
That's
please.
hilarious.
There was nothing else
Keep your
out.
jobs.
Though. I mean, obviously there was nothing else out.
Oh,
when
no.
when Drake
there's a
dropped,
couple of other singles
I'm not.
and stuff like that. But
Yeah, I'm not ignoring the things I love. The song I love the most is the fucking Diddy and Bryson Tiller song. That shit is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That song is ridiculous, and I have not stopped listening to
I
it.
think the Jada French and Jada Kid. No, I said Jada, Benny and French song drop. I think it's Bricks and Bags. It's all right. Jada.
listen, Drake dropped. I ain't hearing none of that shit.
Jada carried on that. What else?
Nigga, Joey Badass pushes the album back because Drake dropped. I feel you, bro.
No, that's a good business decision.
Yes, it is.
It's like, why would you do that to
1,000%.
yourself? Like what? Like,
Yeah, I don't know what. The only thing that's something I recently added, but
Yeah.
honestly, bro,
Jada
like,
Prince album should be out today.
ain't that
Look
nigga,
forward
ain't
to
that nigga tripping on the internet? What's going on?
No,
I just seen that nigga get ran off the block.
not him. Jay.
Hey, nah, it was him. Bro.
Nah, I ain't see
I'ma
that.
show-
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the video.
I seen the
I ain't see
video.
Them niggas are doing him foul.
Yeah, but
I didn't see that.
Oh,
yeah.
I saw it. It was
I didn't
bad.
know who it was, but it definitely looked like him.
No, it was him. It was
Walter,
him.
you saying that because he's light skinned?
No.
No.
No, I'm saying Walter saying that because he's light
I
skinned.
know.
There's a video where he's talking shit,
Yeah.
saying "fuck you, bro," suck my dick, bro, and then the
And
next
the nigga
video
pulled
cuts
up on him?
to him running away from the nigga who was
Yeah,
just.
and he was him.
I mean,
Jay's a little
I
skinny
can't
dude,
confirm.
He's a little skinny dude.
And that nigga was not, so you shouldn't have said that to him.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Nah.
album's still dropping though. That shit gonna slap. I got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, somebody else gonna slap him too. Anyway.
Hey, listen, man. Charge that to the game.
Yeah, I couldn't confirm or deny, but
No,
those-
that
those
I
are
know
praise
that
out.
was him. They called.
Those some prayers out, little TJ.
Yeah, thoughts and praise, little TJ, man. Also, I know we didn't say it at the top of the podcast. Let me get his name all the way right because this shit broke my heart.
are you
Jesus
talking about the
Christ.
Harmon thing?
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
I don't want to talk about that, bro.
Let me get his name right. Excuse me. Was that shit broke my heart, man.
He went to St. Ray's and then he played at Houston, right?
He played at Houston Baptist. Why is this not on? Oh yeah, I want to say condolences to Darius Lee and his family, man. I think he was a 21-year-old kid. Division I basketball player, Houston Baptist, frequent at Dykeman basketball. Lost his life at right above midnight in a Harlem party. I want to say to you guys out there, man, that's just recklessly using that gun, and y'all are sloppy and it's fucking disgusting, and fuck y'all, man. Like, y'all took a kid away that was going to the NBA.
I was actually gonna do something.
He was a good kid. Yeah, man. So like that shit, I seen that shit. I was like, bro, like he was just the one. And I saw his sister speak. She said the one night he decided to just stay out with his friends, it got that. And that's the shit that really hurt me. Like, bro, the one night a kid that don't really leave his house decides to go out and he gets caught up in some stupid shit with y'all being reckless with whatever problems y'all got going on in the world with people. You know what I mean? That's just, it's corny, it's garbage. A gun don't make you tough. Especially if you out here, missing and doing all this weird shit. I don't know what happened. I'm just saying. So, yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. And prayers to his family. I can't imagine. And he was 18 points a game at Houston Baptist, an NBA prospect.
He dropped 52
come on, man.
last season.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, that kid had everything going for him. He decided to hang out one night and he got caught up in some bullshit because y'all don't know what. Y'all can't handle y'all things the way y'all supposed to. So, rest in peace, man. And praise to him and his family. I think that's
That's
all.
it in the music.
Yeah,
That's all we
I
got,
can't think
buddy.
of anything else. Then.
That's all we got. We'll
That
save
Rory
that.
album.
Rory album is
That
phenomenal.
shit. That shit got replayed value too. Son, but
Kendrick don't.
Oh my god. We
They go
could,
about the spasm over there.
We can save we can save any of the other questions to next week.
Just congrats to the Warriors though. Winning the chip.
Yeah, congrats to the Warriors.
Yo,
Somebody, please get the Henny
Clay
out of
bottles
Clay
out.
Thompson's
I was just about
hands,
to
bro.
say.
He had a long 2 days. I tell you.
This nigga running into kids. This
Yeah, that nigga
dropping
run-
the
Jackie
ring.
Wallin, bro.
That nigga
What's
is
the hat?
running over
What a-
wives
what's
and
his
family.
hat?
His ring.
nigga's
He bumped.
a
He trampled
mess,
some
bro.
old poor lady. Like, come on.
No,
Yeah.
we gotta get a nigga
Get
some.
the Henny from Clay, bro. Clay, move to Champagne, bro.
We gotta get that nigga some water.
Get some vodka, some my G.
But you know,
Shout out
man,
to the Warriors.
Shout out to them.
Hold that.
We'll talk about Kyrie and them next week. We'll talk about all the other stuff next week.
Kyrie to the Knicks, you heard?
Yeah, oh my
Relax.
God.
Kyrie to the Knicks, you heard?
Niggas, bro,
Anyway.
He's not going back to LeBron.
Hey, bro, he's toxic.
Closing remarks.
My closing remarks are: listen, as you guys can see, we have a party,
Cop that.
July 30th. Go get that. Buy it now because the price is gonna go up. It is an open bar, as it always is, and if anybody's been to our parties before, y'all know how it goes. So go ahead, visit Linktree Imaginary Players. The links will be in all our bios. Imaginary Players NYC on Instagram. I'm at IMG Players on Twitter. Imaginary Players Podcast on TikTok. So y'all go ahead and enjoy. Yes.
I think we should leave it at that. Once you just cop them
Yes.
tickets, though. That's it.
Buy that. Don't
Tickets is
sleep on
out.
that.
Cop up.
At all.
Got a month.
Yeah, you guys have
got
a month,
prep time.
and we're gonna be
It's gonna be
promoting it for
active
next
on the
month.
30th.
Open bar hoes.
Walk around with a bottle, with a merch.
He's trying to.
When you
he's
see
trying
me,
to-
let
he's
me
trying
know.
to kill people. What's wrong with him?
Feel me?